Joined by GB News Investigates reporter Charlie Peters. And Charlie, whilst he was here, he appeared to make friends with one or two local politicians.
That's right. We've broken a story just in the last couple of hours that Enayet Ullah Abbasi was hosted in the Northampton Guildhall by a Labour councillor by the name of Enayet on the 16th of June. He described it as a momentous occasion and a great pleasure for the Labour councillor. He said that Mr Abbasi was a prominent cleric and a highly respected scholar of the Islamic faith. Now, when I put it to Mr Hack and the Labour Party that this man was an extremist, using some of the quotes you read out already, indeed the man called for the beheading of Ahmadi Muslims and non-Muslims alike, they said to me that they rejected his views in the strongest possible terms, and Imam Hack also claimed that he was totally unaware of his abhorrent views, which seems a remarkable claim considering how much he was lauding him and his prominence earlier in the month. He hosted in the Guildhall, he came with an entourage, and I think what's been very surprising is that even though we've, through reports, seen so many events cancelled, Leicester, in Luton, and in London as well, that he was able to put on so many successfully. Indeed, it seems, using local support from friends, some of them, it appears, in high places.
And what conclusion, in a big picture here, Charlie, what conclusion do we draw? I mean, if that GB News viewer had not sent me an email, I genuinely wonder whether this chap would have completed the whole tour and nobody would have known. How much of this is going on? Do we have any idea?
Well, we've seen in recent weeks there's been some reports from the Henry Jackson Society about a large number of Islamist preachers existing in the UK. And it does appear that the Home Office is asleep at the wheel on this issue, and that people are able to organise these tours and these speaking occasions without a significant amount of oversight. In short, there are so many to track and they're not doing a particularly good job of it. And once they're in, the government approach seems to be, as it was in this case, we'll just wait for them to go home. And if GB News hadn't got in touch with these venues and the police and concerned local politicians, some of them Labour MPs, I should add, then I don't think that he would have been able to, he would have been happily able to continue his tour.
No, that's what I agree. Charlie, it's been great teamwork by GB News, and we're going to keep on this case. Well,